Listen up, Dirty Don. If you get disqualified, count it out, have anyone run in to help you. Or if this world title match doesn't happen for any reason, you will be stripped of the BCW World Title. Good luck, and I expect a clean and competitive championship bout tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Beyond Compare Wrestling.
We have been building and building, and the time has come. BCW World Championship on the line tonight. The undefeated challenger Kensho will be taking on BCW World Champion Dirty Don. But let's get into the rivalry recap. It all started when Kensho became the #1 contender in that 4-man over the top rope battle royal. He eliminated Tofik to secure the #1 contendership. And ever since then, Kensho has had a target on his back. And the first thing Dirty Don did was he went to Tofik, tried to get him to face Kensho, tried to drive a wedge between these two friends. As we've all seen over the past year, Tofik and Kensho have developed quite the friendship. They have become tag team partners, and Dirty Don tried to drive a wedge, tried to get Tofik to do his dirty work for him, but it backfired. Tofik challenged Dirty Don to a Champions Challenge match. He came out with the victory on that one, and that set up this steel cage match at random draw for the world title. Dirty Don had a bit of shenanigans in that match with an electrified steel cage. He then hit the Dirty Driver and sealed the deal, retained his BCW World Championship that night. And from then on, it was just a straight collision course between Dirty Don and Kensho, and the first thing Dirty Don was gonna do was take out every member of the SJPW dojo. He faced Shizu, tapped him out with that Break of Dawn. Kensho hit him with a sneak attack right after that match, grabbed his BCW World Title, and just absolutely blasted him in the face with it. The disrespect of taking the champion's title and hitting him with it. And that lit a fire under Dirty Don. He beat Shizu, then he wanted Kinzoku. Picked him up for that brain buster right on the knee, and secured the victory. Then when BCW went to Japan, Steel Dragon came out of retirement. The mentor, the trainer of Kensho. But Dirty Don was too much. He hit him with that Dirty Driver and pinned the Japanese wrestling legend. And if that wasn't enough to add insult to injury, it was Dirty Don that had Kensho on his Dirty Talk TV show, but it was all just a ruse so that Hard Limit could attack Steel Dragon further backstage. Dirty Don, a master of the mind games, and then in match 100, it was champion versus champion, Dirty Don versus Shang Li, the SJPW World Champion. And much of the same, it was Dirty Don taking out the SJPW champion. And then just last week, right before this title match was originally scheduled, it was Dirty Don just blasting Kensho from behind, giving him a receipt for the time that he came and blasted Dirty Don in the face.
The following contest is your main event of the evening and will be a singles match.
But now the time for talk is over. The championship match is now. Tail of the tape, Kensho versus Dirty Don. 6'4" versus 5'8", 245 versus 210. Kensho is undefeated at 9-0. Dirty Don is 11 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. The time for talk is over. It's time to put up or shut up. Who's coming out as the BCW World Champion? Let's find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the undisputed BCW World Heavyweight Championship. Standing 6 feet, 4 inches tall, and weighing 245 pounds, he is a world-renowned striker who brings over 10 years of professional experience to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, Kensho.
And here he is, the #1 contender. As we saw in the last episode, Kensho made it about this far to the ring before he was blasted from behind with the BCW World Title. But Mr. GM has ensured us that if Dirty Don pulls any shenanigans, any pre-match attacks, he does anything to try to get himself disqualified, if there's any run-ins, he will be stripped of the BCW World Title. So Dirty Don is out of chances. He's got to get in the ring and defend his title here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the greatest BCW World Heavyweight Champion, Dirty Don.
And there he is, the BCW World Champion, Dirty Don. He has been the champion since episode 3, and he has had a death grip on that title. No one has come close to defeating him. As we've seen from his record, he is 11-1-1. His one loss came in the form of a 6-man tag team match where he was not the one who was even pinned. He spent about 1 minute of that 20-minute match in the ring. He did one punch to Byron, then he got out, so his loss is not really a loss. The draw, of course, came from Tofik, who he defeated in that world title match. So Dirty Don has been pretty much perfect in his BCW stint. He is undefeated in singles matches. He has won by submission. He has won by pinfall. But the time for talk is over. It's put up or shut up time right now. He's defending his title for the 4th time. Can he do it? Here we go, Kensho. His finisher is that Kaiju Killer, which is that brutal knee strike to the face. Dirty Don, the Canadian, 11-1-1. Finishers, the Dirty Driver, and that submission move, the Break of Dawn. He's been the champion for 388 days and has defended it 3 times. Once against Adam Ace, once against Byron, and once against Tofik. He is also undefeated in champion versus champion matches. You can throw all the X factors out the window. You can throw out all the stats because it is time to wrestle. No more mind games, no more shenanigans. The challenger, the champion. The bell has rung. This World Championship match is underway. Undefeated challenger Kensho versus Dirty Don. Dirty Don taking him to the ropes quickly, and Kensho just throws him right out. Sending a mental message there, playing the bit of the mind games. Throwing the champ out of the ring. Kensho is letting Dirty Don know this is his ring. that he is destined to be the world champion. Of course, we've seen that video package from a few weeks ago where it was Kensho's backstory, where it showed him training in the SJPW dojo with Steel Dragon. And once he had finally beaten Steel Dragon, he was sent off into the world, sent to other promotions to try to become a world champion, and this is his shot right now. He came into BCW, he is undefeated. He became the #1 contender, and this is his shot right now. There is no better time than now when the lights are on bright in the main event of the Urban Warfare pay-per-view. And Kensho just hitting some stiff shots, some kicks, some punches. And that is the one thing we didn't see from the tail of the tape. If you are new to BCW and you have never seen a Kensho match, Kensho is an absolutely brutal striker. Kensho will hit you with knees, punches, kicks, elbows, headbutts. But his bread and butter is that Kaiju Killer, which is that brutal knee strike. He can hit it from almost anywhere. Dirty Don with the misdirect clothesline. Getting a bunch of momentum there, and he's feeling it. And on the opposite side, Kensho is the striker. Dirty Don, of course, is the technical grappler. Super technical, and he has added in the last 6 months that break of dawn, which is that sharpshooter. Goes for the cover. Two count early in this match. Dirty Don has added some wrinkles to his game. He has added the break of dawn, which is that sharpshooter maneuver. He beat Byron Cassidy with it, but he also has, oh, and look at these knees. Speaking of the Kaiju Killer knee strike, this is going to be a brutal one there. Just a big shot to the face and knocking Dirty Don out of the ring. And a brutal shot to the stomach. That's going to gas Dirty Don. Dirty Don has such great cardio. He has an almost infinite gas tank. But when you're taking shots like that right into the guardrail, big knees right to the stomach, that is going to gas you real quick. That is going to put anyone who has a phenomenal gas tank to the test. And again, right there, I think that is Kensho's game plan. At least it's his game plan early in this one. And the big knee strike to the face, grabbing the hand so Dirty Don cannot block it, and a big punch. Oh, but Kensho misses there. Dirty Don rolls out of the ring right as Kensho is going for that springboard again. And Kensho has really been controlling the ring in this one. Dirty Don has spent a lot of time on the floor. Dirty Don playing cute, but gets caught. Kensho with those strikes. And another strike combo here. And as I was mentioning, punch, elbows, knees. When it comes to strikes, there is not a strike that Kensho does not know, and that, quite frankly, is not an expert at. He has pinpoint, laser accurate striking. And Kensho, not much for the traditional wrestling moves. He doesn't do a ton of suplexes and belly-to-bellies and arm drags and submissions. He is a bread and butter striker. He has that martial arts base even before he started training in wrestling, and it really pays dividends. And in terms of winning this match, it is smart to be able to play up the strikes. Oh, but Dirty Don here with a big elbow drop off the top. 210 pounds crashing down on the sternum of Kensho. That could break a rib, that could break a sternum. And we always say, if you have never had an injury to your ribs, to your chest, to any of the cartilage, I definitely envy you, because it is absolutely brutal. It'll sap your strength every time you move and twist. It's absolutely excruciating. And Dirty Don here taking a page out of Kensho's book, going for that shot right to the ribs. Now hitting some strikes of his own. And Dirty Don is the BCW World Champion for a reason. He can do a little bit of everything in this ring. Predominantly a wrestler. Loves those technical moves, loves to tie up his opponents, loves to do those throws, but he can strike with the best of them. Albeit, I would not recommend striking with Kensho because that is playing a dangerous game. That is a man who has many, many years more experience in striking than Dirty Don, but Dirty Don can go a bit of tit for tat. Kensho's going to hit him with some strikes. He can hit it back just to make sure he's keeping up with him and crowns him right there. Oh, and speaking of strikes, with that knee right to the face. Dirty Don is starting to pick up some momentum now, starting to feel it, starting to chain together some moves. Kensho started off real strong in the beginning of this one, but Dirty Don has been able to turn the tide. And speaking of being able to turn the tide, the one X factor we have not touched on yet in this match is that in episode 24, it was the Exiled defeating the Game Changers to become the new BCW World Tag Team Champions. So at this Urban Warfare pay-per-view, the precedent has been set for a new champion to be crowned. And another big elbow drop there. Hitting these elbow drops off the top at will, that's doing a lot of damage. But in episode 24, we did have new World Tag Team Champions. The first time a title has changed hands here in BCW. Will that play into tonight's match? Will we have a new world champion? Kensho has all the momentum. He has all the skill sets to be a champion. He feels like it is his destiny to be the BCW World Champion. And he's doing everything in his power tonight to try to achieve that. But Dirty Don, as I mentioned, he has had a death grip on the title. He has defended it 3 times over the past 388 days. Goes for the cover. 2, and Kensho kicks out, hitting those elbow drops at will. Dirty Don has defended the BCW World Title 3 times, but he is undefeated in champion versus championship matches. And he hits him with the Dirty Driver. Can he remain undefeated in championship matches right here? 1, 2. Kensho kicks out of his finisher, the Dirty Driver. Kensho will not be denied tonight. Oh, but he's going here for the Break of Dawn. Break of Dawn turns it over and just cranking on it. Really affecting that back, really affecting those knees. Affects the quads, it affects everything on the lower half. Dirty Don has successfully defended his title and really wrenching there. Dirty Don cannot hold on. Kensho breaks out. Oh, but he goes for the Dirty Driver, follows it up. Dirty Driver, Break of Dawn, and another Dirty Driver. Could this be it? It's got to be it. 1, 2, and Kensho gets his hand on the rope. He was not able to kick out of that one, but a hand on the rope is good enough to keep him alive to fight another day after that exchange. Wow, that is a lot of... And Kensho rolls out of the ring. That is a lot of damage. And Dirty Don looking to hit another one there. That is 4 huge moves in a row, and Kensho keeps going. Talk about shooting your shot and not having it work. That is a Dirty Driver. That is the Break of Dawn. That is a second Dirty Driver. And then that big elbow drop from the top to the outside. I mean, if you can't beat Kensho with that, what has Dirty Don got to do to beat him? Wow. Kensho with an arm wringer. But a kick out at 1. Kensho with a brutal kick to the face. Kensho's got to make up a lot of ground after that series of maneuvers. And Dirty Don with that spinning backbreaker. Almost like a backstabber. You think he's going for a Hurricanrana, turns it around, gets on your back like a spider monkey and just hits that backstabber. Oh, but Kensho's got that leaping pile driver. Signature maneuver of Kensho. Puts the hands over the heart and goes for the pin. 2. Dirty Don kicks out, and now he's going for the Kaiju Killer. Is he going to hit it? And he does! Brutal knee right to the bridge of the nose. That could have broken a nose. Could have cracked an orbital bone. 2! And Kensho shoots his shot, and Dirty Don kicks out. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have a world title match here tonight. We have a bit of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object analogy. Both these men do not want to lose. Both these men want to win so bad, and they are doing everything they can. Big kick right there to the face. Dirty Don's face has taken a lot of punishment. I think it's just a matter of time till he gets a nose broken. Oh, speaking of getting your nose broken. And Dirty Don is just clutching those ropes. That did a lot of damage. He does a back elbow to the face. Follows it up with another shot to the head. He's trying to throw him out. Kensho reverses. Oh, and jumps back in with a kick to the face. I thought he was just going to jump in, get over the top rope and in, but he hits him. Kensho with a series of clotheslines. Grabs the leg and knocks him down, looking to pick up some momentum. The crowd pumping him up. Kensho putting together a brutal series of strikes. He's going for another one there, just a kick right to the head. And eventually at some point the human anatomy has got to break. The will can only drive the body for so long before the body eventually gives up. And I think that's where we're going to have to get here tonight. I think one of these men is going to have to make the other one's body quit, because the mind and the heart between these two competitors is not going to break. Dirty Don will do absolutely anything, and we've seen it before, to retain the world title. Kensho has the drive of years and years of grinding to get to this moment. And as I mentioned at the top of this match, of course, Mr. GM has decreed that if Dirty Don pulls any shenanigans in this one, he brings out hard limit, he tries to get himself disqualified, he will be stripped of the BCW World Title. So I think that might be playing a factor in Dirty Don's mind. He knows he's got to come out here and perhaps maybe for the first time in his career fight a match clean. Just come out here and straight up beat his opponent. Dirty Don has all the skills to do it, but he always opts to take the shortcuts. He always opts to take that quick and easy way out. But to Dirty Don's credit, so far he has played it right down the middle. He has not done an underhanded tactic as of yet. I don't know if he has something planned up his sleeve. He usually does, but as Mr. GM shut that potential down, we've seen Dirty Don in the past use the ropes to get leverage to get a pin. We've seen him black out the lights. We've seen him use an electrified steel cage. But he might not need it because he's picking him up for the dirty driver. Kensho reverses, spins out of it, and hits that big clothesline. He's going for that Kaiju killer. And he is. Hits it. This could be it. Could have a new world champ. 1, 2. Oh, what's this here? Dirty Don pulling that old trick with the lights.
Get those lights on! Dirty Don, you will not play this trick again. Get those lights on!
We have seen this from Dirty Don at the last pay-per-view. At the breakout pay-per-view, he faced Byron Cassidy. And he had Hard Limit go and take out the breaker box to cut the lights right as he was about to lose. And the same thing just happened here. But Mr. GM, he shut that down right away, got the lights back on in short order. It took at least a minute last time at the pay-per-view to get the lights on, but I think Mr. GM was prepared for something like that. And with just the timing of it, when Dirty Don's right about to get pinned and you have the lights go out, you can only assume it was Dirty Don. Of course, it can't be proven, at least at this point, from what we've seen. Can't be proven, so I guess Dirty Don gets away with it on that one, but I can assure Mr. GM has eyes on the breaker boxes. He's got eyes on the people controlling the lights, and I do not think this is going to happen again. But Dirty Don escapes there, and right as we say that Dirty Don was playing it straight down the middle, something like that happens. cues up the lights, presumably. Don't know who's helping Dirty Don. Hard Limit has been banned from the building. Of course, it was Sweetcox and the Tool that affected that breaker box last time. Let's get back into it. Dirty Don with a shot to the ribs. Grounds Kensho, trying to keep him grounded so he can't use those strikes. Is he going for it again? And he is going for the break of dawn. Could this be it? That sharpshooter just wrenching on the back. Really affecting those knees too. Not only is it a really powerful submission, but it really weakens Kensho's striking game, at least when it comes to the knees. Kensho with a Rana. He's getting pumped up. Kensho, to his credit, is not deterred by having that lights out maneuver. Oh, and a big shot there. I think he was surprised how clean that shot hit. He looked at his hand. That could have been a knockout shot all to itself. I think Dirty Don is getting weak. Kensho's got to hit a big maneuver just like that one. Goes for the cover. But what's the ref? Why is the referee not counting? Referee, count the pin. Count it. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not know what's happening here. Why is the referee not counting the pin? But if the referee is not counting, Kensho is not deterred. He's just got to keep his nose to the grindstone. He's got to keep hitting the maneuvers. Has Dirty Don paid off the referee? And a big knee strike there. Has Dirty Don paid off the referee? Referee still not counting. We've got to get a new referee out here. Kensho has won the title twice at this point.
Get a new referee out here now.
All right, we are back and we have a new referee here to officiate this match. Dirty Don has, I'm guessing, paid off the previous referee. Dirty Don has paid off the previous referee. The referee was not counting the pinfalls. So at this point, I think Kensho has won this match about 2 or 3 times over. Dirty Don pulling out all the shenanigans, paying off referees, cutting the lights, doing everything he can to retain his BCW World Title. I think Dirty Don, after facing Kensho for about 10-15 minutes in this match, knew that he could not beat him. So he had those aces in his back pocket, and this is the 3rd or 4th time he has locked in the break of dawn, just wrenching on that back. Kensho's back cannot take this move much longer, just wrenching on it, but Kensho is able to get out. Oh, but Dirty Don going for the dirty driver. Picks him up and hits him with it. Goes for the cover. Referee actually counting this time. 2. Dirty Don retains. Damn it. Kensho had this match won 3 different times. Lights out. Referee not counting the pin. Referee not counting the pin again. This is how the match ended. Dirty Don hit the dirty driver, and like I was saying, Kensho's will wanted to kick out, I'm sure, but the body could not keep up. Dirty Don retains his BCW World Title for the 4th time. Damn it.
Here's your winner and still undisputed BCW World Heavyweight Champion, Dirty Don.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, as an announcer, you try to remain impartial, but when you see just absolute disrespect for the sport, disrespect for the title like that, it's... All right, well, moving on, we have our card results for the night. It was Jacob Akane making his in-ring return. He faced Travis Watts, and then in match 2, he faced Jordan Jones, picking up 2 quick wins against NSFW. Then we had a grudge match. It was Liam Connors breaking that losing streak. picking up the win against Pedro Loco. Then we had the Kiss My Ass match. It was Byron Cassidy picking up the huge win, having Sergio Gomez kiss his ass in front of the pay-per-view audience. And then, as we just seen in our main event, world title on the line, Dirty Don defends for the 4th time with more shenanigans than we've ever seen in a world title match. Not the way you want to see a world title match play out, but that is exactly how a Dirty Don match will play out. So Dirty Don retains his title, still BCW World Champion. But as we move on from Urban Warfare on the next episode, on episode 26 of BCW, we'll have the fallout from the Urban Warfare pay-per-view. What will happen coming out of this event? And we will have the Game Changers in action, the former champs in action. They will open up the show. They want to get back on track towards those BCW World Tag Team titles. And speaking of the titles, we will hear from the new champs, the Exiled. We will also hear from Sergio Gomez after losing that Kiss My Ass match and being thoroughly embarrassed by Byron Cassidy. BCW Episode 26, Leadership by Example. Tune into that one, and thank you for joining us. And we'll see you in the next one. Dirty Don retains the BCW World Title. Goddamn.
Let's get this press conference started by me saying that I am still your BCW World Champion. Now ask your stupid questions.
After screwing Kensho out of the world title tonight, are you going to give him a rematch?
Stupid question. Let's focus on me. Have you ever thought about what I bring to the BCW World Title? I bring prestige. I have beaten the best BCW has to offer. I have beaten legends in this sport, and I have beaten world champions from other wrestling companies. Can Kensho do that? The wrestling business is more than bell to bell. The wrestling business is 24/7. So yeah, I may take shortcuts, but that doesn't change the fact I am the best in BCW, the best in the world, and I am going to remain champion for a very long time because BCW is full of incompetent losers. And can we talk about all the sacrifices I make for BCW that no one talks about? I mean, just look at my face. This is a sacrifice I make, but you idiot fans wouldn't get that, so stay behind your keyboards. I sacrifice my body, my time, my money, and my relationships all to be world champion because BCW will never admit it, but they need Dirty Don. They need me. When I first came to BCW, I said I was here to make history, and I have. First match in BCW, first win in BCW, first world champion, undefeated in champion versus champion matches, 388 days as champion for successful title defenses, and main event both BCW pay-per-views. I am just getting started on my legendary run to be the greatest wrestler ever, so stay tuned for the era of Dirty Don.